Welcome to Whiskey is a Journey. My name is Peter Fasciano, and you are watching my channel segment called Sip It or Skip It. If you guys are new here, this is how this segment works. I have all of my whiskeys randomized on my phone. I'm going to spin the wheel, whatever it selects, I'm going to pull off the shelf. I'm going to do a quick review and let you guys know if I'm going to keep sipping on the bottle until the bottle's gone and then replace it because I like it. Or once the bottle's gone, if I don't like it, I'm going to skip it and move on to something else. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel and see what we're doing today. All right, this is another Stuff in Whiskey sample. So this is going to be from Josh and Aaron over at Stuff in Whiskey. If you guys are not familiar with the channel, just like always, I'm going to leave a link to their channel in the description below. Go check them out. So this is sample 26. Josh and Aaron and I swapped some samples. So I have about 30 samples from them, and this is going to be sample number 26. All right, the label tells me what it is right here. I have no idea what it is, so I'm going to go ahead and open this sucker up, pour it, and see what I can pull out of it. But let's go ahead and see what we have in the glass. Smells like whiskey. Absolutely just smells like whiskey. There's sweet and spice. Maybe something that's, I'm just throwing stuff out there, almost like a high rye bourbon. With high rye bourbons, I do get that immediate sweetness followed by some spice. It smells really good. I can't tell you if I'm pulling anything else out of it other than sweet. It has those traditional bourbon notes and then cooking spices. I don't want to say pepper, but it is along those spicy pepper notes, but it's not pepper. Let's go ahead and get it on the palate, see what we're working with. It seems to be pretty oily, pretty viscous, some thick legs. All right, let's get it on the palate. Okay, that is black licorice. That is the most dominant note there. That is nothing but black licorice. Black licorice or anise, that's good. It's interesting. I don't think I've ever had anything that has this much black licorice in it. So maybe it's more towards the rye. I know some ryes come across as menthol or spice or spearmint, herbal. I don't think I get anything herbal. Nothing dill, nothing pine, and I could be completely wrong. You guys already know what this is based on the thumbnail. And this is the thing with tasting things completely blind. I get totally confused if I don't see a label and if I don't know exactly what it is. So this is fantastic for me, pushing the limits of my palate. Yeah, I kind of want to say that I'm kind of moving a little bit more towards the rye than bourbon. Let's go ahead and get that second sip down. So during our holiday season, somewhere around, December, November, our family gets together and we pour Sambuca and we do shots of Sambuca during the holidays. And I'm not saying this tastes like Sambuca, but there is definitely something in here that reminds me of that black licorice. And if you've ever had Sambuca, you know that it's heavy on the black licorice side. And I guess that is also an anise. So anise and black licorice is almost the same thing to me, and that's what I'm picking up in here. And another thing that I have a stumbling block with, as soon as I pick up on a specific note, everything else seems to fade into the background, and it's very difficult for me to push past that initial dominant note. As far as the ABV goes, I don't think this is very high. It might be around the 100 to 105 proof, maybe a little bit higher than 105. A little bit of a musty note, almost like a damp cardboard or a damp attic or a damp basement, depending upon where you guys are at. Let's go ahead and get another sip. Yeah, that's tough. Black licorice, spice, not a whole lot of sweet. I do get quite a bit of oak. There is some really good amounts of tannin in here and some bitter on the back end. Whatever this style is, I wonder if this is a good representation of that style. I don't think I've had anything like this in any other bourbons or just whiskeys in general. I've never had this note in there before. It's very interesting. I really don't have anything else to say about this. So let's go ahead and get on to, first of all, based on Stuff in Whiskey, they usually give it a thumbs down, a just okay, a thumbs up, or like 2 thumbs up. With me, right now, I would say that it is just okay. It's not resonating with me. So that's kind of where I'm at for them. Now, with my channel, if I had this bottle and I went through it, this would definitely be a skip for me. It's not something that suits my palate. I'm not bashing it because it's not bad. It's not like I want to spit it out, but it wouldn't be something that I would seek to buy a bottle of. And definitely, if I had it and I drank the rest of it, I wouldn't replace it. So I guess with all of that, let's go ahead and see what sample number 26 is with them. I might have to do a little bit of research on the price and get a picture of the bottle and all that. So I'm going to just put it on the screen once I look at it. And let's see what we are drinking. Hard Truth Sweet Mash Rye, Malted Rye Batch 001. Hard Truth Sweet Mash Rye. So I think sweet mash, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. I think a sweet mash means that they completely start all over again. So they go through the whole distillation process and they clean everything. They get rid of everything. They start from scratch and they don't use any of the, is it the wort? If it's a sour mash, then they would actually keep some of the leftover, I don't even know what it's called, the leftover mash, and reintroduce it into the next batch. I think that's what it is. Let me know in the comments if I got that wrong. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on this. And other than that, I really don't have anything else left to say about this, with the exception of Josh and Aaron. I really appreciate all of the samples that you guys have sent me. I'm enjoying every single one of them that are coming up, and I'm looking forward to the rest of them coming up in this Sip It or Skip It. So there you go. If you guys are new to this channel and you like this information, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. I go live or I publish videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you are interested in this information, do me a favor and turn on that bell notification. Comment down below if you guys are familiar with Hard Truth. Express your whiskey knowledge with the sweet mash and the sour mash. And with all that being said, I hope you guys are enjoying your journey, because I'm certainly enjoying mine. We'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.